Write a decimal as a fraction or a mixed number. Write your answer in simplest form. So that means we want to reduce it. So we're going to write it as a fraction or mixed number. So let's look at what we have here. We have 462 1,648, or 0.1648. And we need to remember what our place values are. That's going to help us. And whatever is to the left of the decimal, that is our whole number. So we're looking at 462, and then we're going to have a fractional part to that. But this number becomes the numerator of our fraction. 1,648 10,000ths. Now, how do I know that? Well, let's look at our numbers here. The number 1, right there, that is in the 10th place. The number 6 is in the 100th place. The number 4 is in the thousandths. Oh, hundredths. Sorry, that needs a TH. Thousandths, that TH. And then that last number, the 8, is in the 10,000ths place. So 10,000ths with that TH sound. Right, so that's where this 10,000 comes from. Another way to know that without, if you happen to forget this right here, if you look at how many digits are we to the right of the decimal, and we're 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digits to the right of the decimal. So that's how many zeros I would have after the 1. So that's a real easy way to figure that out. Well, remember it said to in simplest form, so that means I need to reduce this fraction part. So we still have the 462, but we need to figure out, can we reduce this 1648 over 10,000? And since they're both, and this is where the divisibility rules can come in handy, if you can kind of figure out, well, okay, well, what could this be divisible by? And since they're both even, I know they're divisible by 2. Since they're even. So I'm going to divide both top and bottom. They both have to be divisible by the same thing. So if I take 1648, and I suggest, using your calculator, divide it by 2, and I get 824. So 1648 divided by 4 is 824. And then 10,000 divided by 2 is 5,000. Now this can be divided again, I believe, by 2. So let's see. Let's divide top and bottom again by 2. So 824 divided by 2 is 412. 412. And 5,000 divided by 2 is 2,500. Still, we have those even numbers. Let's try it one more. Let's try it again. Divided by 2. 412 divided by 2 is 206. And 2,500 divided by 2 is 1,250 equals. And we can say, let's try it again, because we're still looking at even numbers at the end. So I get 206 divided by 2, and that's 103. And then we need to make sure 1,250 is divisible by 2, and it is 625. Now at this point, you might want to look and say, okay, well now I know they're not divisible by 2 anymore because the last 2 digits are odd. The bottom would be divisible by 5, but the top's not. And we could look at 1003, and this is, you could also use prime factorization to see if they have any common factors. But at this point, that is 1648 over 10,000 reduced to 103 over 625. And then don't forget that whole part, you need to bring it down. And then your final answer is going to be 462, 103 over 625.